name is Marcus Bowles, President and CEO of Customized Minds. As you can tell, I am excited that you're here. I'm excited that you're tuning in, getting some more great content, some more great material from the Customized Minds team, and from them to you, we just want to thank you for plugging in. We thank you for applying this information, and we thank you for helping us change the world, inspire and empower, which is our goal and our mission. As always, we got another great topic, some more great information that's going to help you change your life, that's going to directly impact your goals, going to directly impact your current state as well as your future. And today we're talking about something that is pretty simple to me, and I think it's a very much undervalued commodity. And it's called time equals time. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, I'm pretty sure that most of you are familiar with the phrase and the terminology that time equals money. In a sense, it does, but as we know, and what we talk about here at Customized Minds, and I hope that you have understood this thus far in your life, that money is not everything. You have people who have a lot of money, but have a lot of time on their hand, and ultimately are not happy in their life. They're not happy with their current state. They're not happy with a lot of things that they've done in the past, but they have money. So therefore, money is not everything. So I want you to change your thinking from understanding and believing that time equals money. And again, in a sense, it does, but something that's more valuable is more time. See, time is the most precious commodity that we have on this earth. It's a commodity that is shared amongst everyone. And you know what? Time waits for no man. And I know you probably heard that phrase before, and that one I agree wholeheartedly with. Time waits for no man. Time cannot be saved like money. Time cannot be put on hold or put aside like other commodities that are in this world. So therefore, if you think that, the things that we have here that are tangible in this world, and you think that time equals those, you're so wrong, because you cannot actually save time. Every day, every second, every minute, every hour, and every year that is spent here in this world, you cannot get back. You cannot save it and press the pause button and say, I want to come back to that very moment of my life tomorrow. It doesn't work that way. So that lets you know that time equals more time. Time equals being the most valuable commodity in this world. So I'm challenging you right now to shift your thinking, to remove that time equals money, to put into your mind that time is the most precious thing that you have. And so now I ask you, what are you doing with your time? Now that you know that time is the most valued commodity, that time equals time, what are you doing with the time that you have right now? Well, I know that you're watching me. I know that you're getting this great content, but after you hit this stop button on this video, what are you going to do with the information? What are you going to do with the rest of the hours that you have in this day? Who are you going to impact? What changes or improvements are you going to make in your business, in your life, in your family's life, in your children? These are all things that you need to be answering the questions to. And what's going to be the difference is how you apply the time that you have. Your time is your exchange for the value. Your time is the currency that you use in order to gain or lose in this world. So utilize your time as valuable as it really is, because it's precious. It's so valuable. See, there are people that have died that wish they had more time. There are people that have passed from this world that they got to when they were at the end of their life. They looked and seen how valuable time really was, and that they understood, but it was just about too late, that they can now not ever get that time back. They cannot get the time back that they wasted in their 20s. 10 years, a whole decade, not applying their time correctly. That's very, very hurtful and very sad when you get to that point in your life and you say, man, I wish I had those 10 years back. See, there's not too many people that can say that they were in their 20s and that I did great in my 20s. Most people say, I wish I had my 20s back because I did so many things that were not productive that didn't set me up for the future. There are some people who are in their 30s that say the exact same thing when they get to their 40s and they say, man, I wasted 20 years of my life as an adult. See, so what I want you to do, and I know that I'm doing this for my children, so I challenge you now that you have this information, is that at the earliest age possible, that you teach your children, if you don't have children, that you teach someone that is young that time is the most valuable thing that they have. Now, I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with playing video games and, having fun, but make sure you have time carved out specifically to make sure that you are advancing your life. I challenge you to teach that to someone that is, in their teens, that is really, a toddler, because that is going to make the difference in their life. And those people are ultimately who really changed the world, because they understand at the earliest age possible that they need to invest their time as smart as possible. You can see why Mark Zuckerberg is the youngest and richest person in the world in his age bracket, because you have to look at the time when he started and he got like, wow, I need to do X with my time, because if I don't do X with my time, it's not going to add value Y to my life. That's what it's all about. Time equals time. It's a precious commodity. So I know I've given you a few things. Apply this concept to your life, apply this concept to your business, and apply this concept to someone who is young, who is early in their life, who needs this information, who may be going into grade school, who may be going into middle school, high school, college. They need to know not to let time slip away in the early stages of their life, because it's going to directly affect what their life looks like in their 30s, in their 40s, in their 50s, in their 60s, in their 70s, and probably those young people will easily, on average, live to be 90 years old. So as always, it's exciting to be here to apply this content, to apply this information. Now you have what you have, and based on what you say now, it's yours to have right now in this lifetime. The power of life and death is truly in the tongue. More importantly, it's in the mind, but first, one must believe in the heart. I believe in my heart that you'll take this information and you'll help us empower and inspire and change the world around us. Until the next time, take care, and I'll see you then.